girls. It's your fearless girls leader, Dr. T. How about you take a moment, tag somebody, tell somebody, share it on your timeline, let everybody know that it's time for your Fearless Fridays nugget. Yes, it is time for your nugget. I hope you have had a most amazing week. And I hope today has been great for you on this incredible Friday. So I just want to spend a few minutes with you and thanks so much for tuning in. Excuse me. And thank you so much for tagging somebody and telling somebody and sharing it on your timeline and letting everybody know that they need to tune in for tonight's nugget. So tonight's nugget is about contentment. You know, I want you to be in a position where you feel totally balanced, comfortable in your own skin, moving forward with your purpose. And that is something that's important. I think it's always a great opportunity. There should be a regular drumbeat or a regular rhythm of you really kind of evaluating where you are in your purpose. What are you supposed to do? What would you be doing if you knew you would not fail? And I want you to be in a position where you challenge yourself this year and make sure that you are moving forward in full regalia with your purpose. I want you to be in a position where you know that you have no doubt that you know that you're moving forward and you're fulfilling your assignment on this earth. You are not an accident. Somebody put in the timeline, I am not an accident. And I want you to be confident in who you are because with that confidence, there's a level of satisfaction that we get when we know that we have the confidence to move forward. It's interesting because I've been kind of in my own space today, really doing some reflecting on my own personal life and some of the things that I know that I am called to do. Many of you have heard me talk about my assignment. I know my assignment. I know what I'm called to do. But if I were to give you a total transparent moment, I can tell you that, boy, it's been under attack. My assignment's been under attack. I have been under attack, and I have had to recalibrate and make sure that I refocus myself and move forward with what I know I'm called to do. You know, I'm a Jesus lover, so I'm gonna give you some scripture. You know, the Bible tells us not to be weary in well doing. And I know that I am in a position now where I've got to make sure that I keep my balance and move forward and not lose my focus. So that's why this is so important. And just talking about the idea of contentment is something that's really important. Last week when we were talking about the idea of blooming where you're planted. I think we were talking about accelerating and blooming and cultivating and digging up those things that are dead and expecting beautiful results. And we talked about that last week because I believe that we are in a season that we have to make sure that we are not chopping down trees in the wrong forest. You have to be in a place where you are fully committed to what you are called to do and who you are. And that takes balance. And so my when we talk about our nugget tonight, my 3 points for you tonight, you know, I like kind of staying in that 3 point area because it allows you to be able to focus. But I want you, when you're thinking about this contentment piece, I want you to make sure I said peace, but the first one is peace, PEACE. So when I said contentment peace, it's a portion of it is what I'm saying, but I want you to have peace. You got to learn to find peace. And that's basically what I was explaining to you all just now about me. I had to find that space where that peace was and stop allowing distractions to try to get me off focus. And I don't want you to allow distractions to get you off focus. You have to make sure that you are at peace. Now, peace doesn't mean that you're satisfied with everything that you have. You're striving for more, but you're not discontent. And that's why this contentment thing is so important. So you got to have peace. And I want you to really, really take some time this year and focus on your purpose. I want you to be able to focus on your purpose because that is critical for you to move forward and experience the third one, which is prosperity. And prosperity is much more than money. Prosperity is the totality of your life, it's your relationships, it's your health, and it is your finances. They are included, but it's not exclusively you just having your financial come up. So I want you to be in a position where you focus properly. And this is why contentment is so critically important. I want you to be able to stand firm knowing that everything that you are working towards, you've got your focus right. That's why I want you to make sure that you have your focus right. And I want you to be in a position where you have that peace, shalom, where there's nothing missing, there's nothing broken. You can sleep well, you're not traumatized, you're not allowing I heard some things on mental health, and I'll share some of those with you very, very soon, because I don't want to muddy the water and get too focused on that. But your mental well-being is important. And I want you to understand that that peace component is all a part of the contentment piece. And then when you have that, you can hear what you are designed and called and created to do much easier. And so the idea of you fulfilling your purpose is something that is really, really important. And here is why. Because if you don't fulfill your purpose, why are you here? You are not a mistake. You are not an accident, even if your parents tried to tell you that you were. I need you to understand that you have a purpose. There's something that you're supposed to do, and you don't want to miss the opportunity to do it and to fulfill it. And I'll tell you, you want to be in this content space, you got to understand what your purpose is. And that's why I want you to have that peace. I want you to focus on the purpose. If you focus on prosperity, you won't be focused on the peace and the purpose. Prosperity is the wet with the water. In other words, when you have this peace that you need, that shalom, where there's nothing missing and nothing broken, you can fulfill your purpose. And in that, you'll get every ounce of prosperity that you are looking for. And that's why I want you to make sure that you take the time to be very calculated in being content. You don't let anybody disturb your peace. You don't let anybody throw off your purpose. And that, one of the things I not only am I a Jesus lover, but I'm a mom, I'm a wife. Yeah, I'm a pastor, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a Mimi. And as a mom, one of the things that I did on a regular basis and still continue to do is to believe God and confess the word over my sons. And one of the things that I have always said is any person that is designed to be in their life and cause destruction or cause them to miss their destiny, or that is a diabolical distraction, I call them removed in Jesus' name. That is one of the confessions that I have about them. And I say that because I want them to fulfill their purpose. And I know when they're fulfilling their purpose, they will experience that prosperity, and they will absolutely walk in peace. And I want you to receive that for yourself tonight. If you receive it for yourself, put a number one in the timeline, as in you're number one. You have to be focused on your own contentment. Don't let anybody disturb your peace and cause distractions and mess up your purpose and then destroy your future prosperity. We're not doing that. We don't do that at all. And that's one of the reasons why, as I get ready to wrap up, that's one of the reasons why I want to invite you to meet me in Panama City, Panama. You got to meet me in Panama City, Panama. I see you with your wands. I see them. Yes, I see your ones. This is something that I want you to do. I want you you can do that QR code. You can do that QR code and move forward and register. Don't miss the opportunity to register for Panama City, Panama. We're going to be there July 17th through the 22nd. And I definitely want you to be there. And when we talk about it, you saw that the theme is elevate. And I think it goes right in lockstep with us talking about this contentment piece, because I want you to unlock your power, unlock the power and the purpose and the potential that is on the inside of you. And you're going to discover that with me when we go to Panama City, Panama. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to you being there, because I think it's an important component of what you're getting, what you're after this year, and it's gonna get you right where you need to be. So when we talk about the idea of elevate, I want you to know that we're gonna focus on your personal growth. You gotta have some personal growth. And that personal growth piece is going to be important, because I want you to be able to break those self-imposed limits, and I want you to cultivate a mindset of success. And we're going to do that when we have this personal growth element while we're there in Panama City, Panama. And then I want you to get a different level. I want you to leave with a different level of confidence. Yes, a different level of confidence, because I want you to be able to own your power. I want you to embrace that self care. I want you to silence all of the self doubt that would try, just like I had to silence the self doubt that was there with me. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm going to show you. So, because here's the reality, just because it happens doesn't mean you don't know how to get rid of it. And I'm going to show you how to do that so that you can remain confident no matter what it is you are facing. And then I want you, when we talk about elevate, I want you to have an expectation to experience acceleration. Yeah, it's time to push on the gas and it's time to move forward. And I want you to be able to do that. And so I'm going to give you some proven strategies to fast track where you are in life. I want you to be able to fast track your career. If you have a business, I want you to be able to fast track your business. I want you to be able to fast track those personal growth, those personal goals and elements that you are believing for. So that's some of the stuff that we're going to do. And then, of course, I got to give you some shortcuts to success while we're there, because it's elevate, right? So I want to give you some shortcuts to success, show you how to work smarter, not harder, give you some tools and some tricks to be able to move forward successfully. And so I really, really hope you plan on meeting me in Panama City, Panama. If you don't have your passport, you got to get it now. You have to get that passport right now. Yes, because you don't want to miss what is going to happen with us in Panama City. I want you to have your face in the place. So make sure that you take the time and then listen. We've got some great things that are going to happen as well. One of the things that I'm really, really excited about is we are taking the 95 to Panama City, Panama. That's right. The 95 is going to Panama City, Panama. And we're going to do some things there and be a blessing to some girls that are there. And when I tell you, I cannot wait to do it. Many of you know that my heart is in doing some different things, and I'm really looking forward to it. Just like, we've done some things before for some girls, and we're going to be able to leave an imprint while we are there in Panama. In fact, I want you to be able to sow a seed to help us do the girls' home that we are going to go to. I want you to be able to have some fun with us and be a part of it. And I want you to take a moment. If you have not donated to the 95, this is how you can do it. You can text the 95 to 53555 and be a part of what we are going to do at the girls' home in Panama City, Panama. We are taking the 95 to Panama City, Panama, and I'm really excited about it. Yes, that's right. The 95 is going international. And so take a moment if you can and be a part of it. And I definitely want you to plan to meet me there. So make sure you have your passport and you are ready for Elevate. We are doing it and we're doing it big this year. And so I'm really, really looking forward to it. Come on, let's go to Panama City, Panama. So, okay, I got you. So, make sure you scan that QR code right there so that you can register, get yourself registered. And please forgive me, I am still working with the hotel there, and I should have this hotel link ready for you all next week. And you will like the hotel. It is a comfortable hotel. They have some good food, and I'm really, really looking forward to us being there together. So definitely make sure that you put yourself in a place where you can get that peace settled beyond all understanding. You can begin to fulfill your purpose, and then you'll have that prosperity that you are after. You know, I want you to be a blessing to the 95, and I want you to be a part of the getaway. Please don't miss it, and don't make an excuse for yourself, and not put yourself in a position. If you've already talked yourself out of it, you're doing yourself a disservice. You know, as I always say, girls with dreams, they become women with vision. I'll see you all next time. Grace and peace. Bye.